Hey everyone, this is Geocacher TN Photobug. You know, over the last few weeks I've started to wonder, do my subscribers ever wonder how I find all these historical markers that I film? Do they ever think I just know where these markers are? Well, the fact is, no, I don't just know where all these historical markers are, but I do know a few secrets on how to find them easily. Stay tuned to this video. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you how to find historical markers just as easily and just as prolifically as I do.
Okay, folks, here we are at probably my favorite historical marker website. HMDB.org stands for the Historical Marker Database, and it's really neat. It has a lot of stuff, a lot of things on the top front page. You can see here different news and bits of information, which is cool. But my favorite part of HMDB is how many ways it's so easy to find historical markers near you. So I like to go to more search options for database search options here, and there are so many different ways you can search for historical markers on HMDB. You can see just tons of ways. I'm sure you could use all of them, and that's great. My favorite way is I go markers by counties. County, it just makes sense to me. It's easy. There, you can see they do have some other countries listed, but mainly it is in the US. And let's just take my home state and county for an example. We're going to click on Tennessee here, and then it lists these are all counties in Tennessee with historical markers listed on HMDB. And then let's go to Hamilton County, and yes, there are 391 listed markers in Hamilton County on HMDB, not counting the markers that I know of that are not listed on HMDB that are in this county. But it has for all these markers a little list of links to them, what county, the start of the marker. That's not too useful to me, but what I love is really the power of HMDB. They have a map of all these historical markers. So you go here, that is one marker that's on the way north of Hamilton County, but let's zoom in a little bit south to Chattanooga, and you can see this Missionary Ridge. Somebody just decided to upload to HMDB every single historical marker on Missionary Ridge, which is a major Civil War battlefield here in Chattanooga. But let's zoom in on downtown. Let's see what this marker is. Ernest Walter Holmes Sr. Sounds interesting. Let's click on it. This is what I love. It gives you the inscription of the marker, a picture of the marker. In the location here is a GPS coordinates, other nearby markers, and some additional pictures as well, which is, I just think this is really powerful, really cool. Actually, Ernest Holmes happens to be the guy who invented the tow truck back in 1916, I believe. He invented the tow truck right here in Chattanooga. But that is how I find historical markers.
HMDB is certainly the website that I use most. I love the map and how many markers are listed on there. You know, I can almost guarantee you that if you live anywhere in the US, there's a very good chance that HMDB will have listed a historical marker near you. If for some reason HMDB doesn't have it, websites like waymarking.com, another public supported historical marker website, or state-funded websites will most likely have it. One thing I love about state-funded websites as opposed to HMDB or Waymarking is that state-funded websites will have absolutely every single marker listed on them that a state has erected, unlike HMDB or Waymarking, which are just the public-supported, whoever gets around to uploading listing whatever historical markers they have time to or find. And to find these state-funded websites, pretty much all you have to do is just Google blank whatever state you're interested in historical markers, and that website will come up in the top of the search results. And at least in my experience, I found that just about every state, except for Tennessee, has an absolutely fantastic historical marker website. So yeah, that is how I find historical markers. I don't just know where they are, but I can in a few minutes research find those markers. And I hope this tutorial has been enlightening for you and encourages you to go search out historical markers for yourself and visit them and have a blast with the past.